Hello 8th standard students. We were discussing about the lesson understanding quadrilaterals, and now coming to the worksheet 3, the question number 6. ABC and ADC are two equilateral triangles on the common base AC. The figure is given. So ABC and ADC are two equilateral triangles. Equilateral means all the sides are equal. Find the angles of the remaining quadrilateral. You have to find out, show that it is a rhombus. Now first, given triangle ABC, triangle ADC are equilateral with common base AC. Now to find angles of ABCD, that is angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D, and ABC is a rhombus. Okay. Now first you have to find out the angles, isn't it? Now coming to the solution, you say in a equilateral triangle, ABC, angle ABC, this angle it is told BAC because at A two angles are there. So you say BAC is equal to angle B is equal to angle BCA is equal to 60 degree. Yes or no? Because each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. In a equilateral triangle ADC, at A, what is the name? CAD is equal to angle D is equal to angle ACD. This is also equal to 60. So you got B and D. Now other two, how much it will be? So from here you can see angle A is equal to angle BAC plus angle CAD is equal to 60 plus 60 is equal to 120 degree. Now angle BC is equal to angle BCA plus angle ACD is equal to again 60 plus 60 is equal to 120 degree. Is it clear? So angle A is equal to angle C is equal to 120 and angle B is equal to angle D is equal to 60 degree. So this is of the angles. Is it clear? Hope everyone understood. And now coming to the second, to show that ABCD is a rhombus. So to tell ABCD is a rhombus, first tell about the first triangle. So they have told in triangle ABC, AB is equal to BC is equal to AC. First equation, in triangle ADC, AD is equal to DC is equal to AC, that is second. So according to this, AC, so AC is equal to these two, AC is equal to these two. So in that case, from 1 and 2, it is understood that AB is equal to BC should be equal to DC and AD also, because this is equal to AC, this is equal to AC. So automatically these should be AB should be equal to AD, BC should be equal to CD. All the four should be equal to each other. So that means what? All sides are equal. Then what it will be? Therefore, it is a rhombus. See, when all the sides are equal, that means you have to say rhombus, not a square. Because for square, they have to tell the corner angles are 90. If they mention, then only it will be the square. Otherwise, it will be rhombus only. Understood? So, in this question, you had two questions. First is find out the angles, and second, it is show that it is a rhombus. So, differently you have to see which are the angles in both the triangles and then add. For A and C, you have to add, and for the sides, you have to tell in equilateral triangle all sides are equal. That is why. Okay, here you can write in equilateral triangle. Sorry. Mention equilateral triangle. ABC equilateral triangle, ADC, they are equal. So here writing part is, you should be careful, okay? Okay, now coming to the last sum. It is the last sum. ABCD is a rectangle in which DP, this is DP, and BQ are perpendicular from D and B to the diagonal AC. Perpendicular means what? They form 90 degree. Now show that angle triangle ADP is congruent with the triangle CBQ. These two triangles are congruent. You have to show. And second is the angles. Angles ADP is equal to CBQ. And third, DP is equal to PQ. See, once the triangles are equivalent, the congruent, then directly the other two it will be CPCT. You remember last year also you have seen like that those sums, isn't it? So first write given ABCD is a rectangle. Then write DP is perpendicular to AC. This is perpendicular sign. DP is perpendicular to AC. BQ is perpendicular to AC. To show that all whatever is given, you have to write. Okay, now coming to the solution. In triangle, two triangles they have told, ADP and triangle CBQ. We'll see. What are they? First is AD is equal to CB. Yes or no? AD is equal to CB. AD is equal to CB. Why? Because they are the opposite sides of a rectangle. Opposite sides of a rectangle. Next, this you can tell, isn't it? It is a angle DPA. DPA is equal to angle DPA is equal to BQC. BQC. 90 degree. They are perpendicular. They have told, that is why it is given. Now, DAP, angle DAP is equal to angle BCQ. Angle DAP is equal to angle BCQ. Why? DA, AC, CB, Z. Yes or no? That means alternate interior. Why? If we see AD is parallel to BC and AC is transversal, so these two angles will be alternate interior angles. Okay, so it is side angle angle or angle side. So 3 consecutive, it should be equal. So therefore triangle ADP is congruent to triangle CBQ by angle side congruence. Angle side. Okay, now first is over. Now second, angle ADP is equal to angle CBQ. Why? By CPCT. Now third is TP is equal to PQ. Again it is CPCT. Corresponding parts of the congruent triangles. Yes or no? So first you tell those two triangles are equal. How? First is the side, opposite sides of the rectangle, then this 90 degree, because the DP and BQ are perpendicular to AC, and this angle, it is the alternate interior. So angle side. That is why those two triangles are congruent. Then by CPCT, other two, they will be equal because of CPCT. Hope everyone understood. The worksheet 3 also we have completed. Understand the sums properly. You have to write given to show that the solution for each and every sum. You have to draw the figure and all. I know it is little bit difficult, but you have to understand and write. It's lengthy. For writing part is very lengthy. So for each and everything you have to give the reasoning also. Within the bracket you have to write why it is so. And please remember all the properties of all the trapezium, parallelogram, the rhombus, square and the rectangle. Then it will be easy to solve this lesson, or the lesson will be easier if you remember all this, and parallel lines, the angles and all that you have to remember. Okay then, bye. Thank you. All the best.